on fire. I'm Mike.
I'm Joe.
And this is Kart Life TV. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Kart Life TV. We got an awesome episode for you guys today. And man, we're coming along great on this golf cart. It is nearing the end of the build. We're actually working on the backs. Oh, you decided to join us.
Yeah, I was looking up parts.
Why don't you show them our new t-shirt?
Oh, yeah.
We got new shirts, guys. Before we get into the video, check out our new merch. We got some hoodies. There's a little bit of a nip in the air these days. It's getting cool across the country, and it's supposed to be in the 50s in Florida next week. So we got the hoodies, and we got the new Kart Life Vibes t-shirt. And don't forget, we got matching stickers to go with every order. You buy a shirt, you're getting a sticker pack with it for free. But enough of that. Let's get to the build. Today we're working on the back of the golf cart. We're gonna put the seat on. I know, finally, right?
Seems like everything's out front.
Our new seats came in, and we're gonna put them on today. And we're also gonna start working on, I know you're waiting for this, our sound system. Did I tell you what we got?
No.
We got a wet sound system for this cart. That's big bucks. It's gonna be awesome. And we're gonna get to it right now. You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go. All right, guys, our front seats came in, and we just unboxed them, and they look absolutely incredible. Joe, where are they?
I'm getting it.
Come on. We got Modz custom made front seats. This is actually the bottom. Look at that. This is awesome. This is from Golf Cart King. It's made by Modz, and we actually picked this out. It's pretty cool. You can go on the website.
Stitching.
You go on the website, pick out the stitch pattern you want, the color of the seat, and the piping color, and like I think we got these in like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, that was
incredible.
Quick.
We're gonna get the hardware mounted on this right now, and we're gonna put it on the golf cart and see how it looks.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. Well, shout out to Modz for making an awesome product. This is really well built, and there's no wood on this at all. The bottom of the seat is actually plastic. It comes with everything you need. They give you a hardware kit. You're gonna want to take this side piece off your original seat. Joe's working on taking the little metal. What are those things called, do you think?
Like the hinge things?
Yeah, little hinge things. You want to take those off your original seat, transfer those to the Modz seat. They send you a little hardware kit with some bolts in it. I went ahead, as we always do. You're probably bored of this by now, but we changed everything to stainless. I'm going to show you why, probably, maybe later in this episode. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
We'll show them why.
Definitely see why.
But, yeah, we got the stainless stuff. We're going to switch this over now, and then we're going to put the bottom seat on the golf cart for the first time ever. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Dude.
Nice.
Oh my goodness gracious. Dang. Dude, what do you think?
It's awesome. These seats are awesome. I really like them.
Wow. Wow.
It's starting to look finished.
Oh man, I want to see the seat back.
We gotta do it.
All right, let's get the seat back.
All right. I'll grab it. There's something hanging up on it.
What you got there?
Oh, we got the back.
Oh man.
Climbing out of the
Woo! Headrests.
I know, that's so cool.
Dude. Wow.
That's a must.
What do you think? Did we do good?
I think so.
Oh.
Jesus, don't break them.
All right, let's
Yeah,
see.
definitely.
Let's see how they mount up. Wow. Now it looks like
It's gonna have to.
looks like we have a little problem here with the so it looks like the bracket for the stock seat doesn't line up with this hole, although the hole lines up.
The hole lines up.
The hole lines up perfect because I can see the bolt hole there, but the bracket
is an angle.
Is at an angle. So we're gonna mess with that real quick and see if we can get this to fit. That thing looks. Psh, are you serious right now, Joe? Holy moly!
That is awesome. I like this.
Awesome. Yes, I didn't even notice that.
I like that.
That is
times
cool.
You throw your phone up here and it bounces around. Right there.
This thing looks like a side-by-side. I swear.
So we gotta get the top on.
We can't put the top on till last because then we'll have no light in the golf cart.
I know, for sure.
All right, let's figure out how to mount this.
All right.
Oh my goodness. Wow, it's incredible. All right, guys, so we got to figure it out. What we did was we took the little plastic brackets for the front seat backs and took them off, brought them over to the belt sander, and kind of just took off that triangular edge on the front here, and we flipped them too. And now I think, let's put it back. Yeah. Now we got like kind of like a good angle on the seat, and we'll be able to get the bolt in there, no problem. So Joe's gonna bolt this down now, and we're gonna move on to the next thing we're doing tonight.
What is that?
I'm not sure yet, dude. We gotta figure that out. All right, man. What do you think? What's your what is your review on the Modz custom golf cart seats, dude?
They're awesome.
They are awesome.
They really are.
They look beautiful, man.
They're super comfortable too.
I think that's the Cobra pattern because it looks like the chest of a cobra, like the scales.
I like that because it's
different.
Like
it's not that normal.
Have it all over.
Yeah, it's just like the center.
Yeah. I really
Yeah.
like that.
It would be cool if you could do like the insert a different color, right? Like just this, but I don't know if they offer that. But all black with the red piping, it really really pops good.
No, it's really good, really nice.
All right, cool.
Fits well on the steering wheel. We can drive it.
Yeah, we can. All right, guys. So we got the front seats mounted, and I'm really happy with them. How about you?
They're awesome. I love them.
Must have. Yeah, they're definitely a must-have. And before we get into what we're gonna do next tonight, I'm gonna show you guys exactly why we switch everything to stainless steel. Got something in the driveway, Joe. You want to hit the button?
For sure. Got the old girl out of storage.
There she is. Let's go take a look.
World record holder, baby.
The DS is back. Now check this out, guys. Everything that we changed to stainless steel, the bolts there, I know our mirrors got knocked off at some point and we got to fix them, but there's some more stainless there, some more stainless there. All the bolts in the seat floor are stainless, our seat belt bolts, stainless. But the things that aren't stainless,
and that's cleaned up.
yeah, we cleaned this today. We had this in storage for a while, and unfortunately, it got some of the elements. But everything here, this has been outside for a while. And it's been covered and uncovered, but it's been sitting. It hasn't been used. But everything stainless looks as good as the day it did when we
it definitely does. Look,
when we put it on. Now let's go look over at Joe's Easy Go over here.
Easy Grill.
Joe's Easy Go seatbelt bolts there. I don't even know if those would come out.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Maybe you might need a torch.
Probably.
What else you got?
Mostly everything else is done. I
You
just
switched
never did the
you
seatbelt
switched a lot of stuff to stainless, yeah.
I just didn't do the seatbelt bolts.
But we're about, if you come over here and you go that way about half a mile, you're at the Atlantic Ocean. So where we live, the stainless makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
Your cart's looking good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Looks good. The Florida flag on the front there. All right. Why are we dawdling? We got more work to do.
Procrastinating.
So for those of you who are just joining us for season 2 for the ultimate club car build, this DS back here is the one that Joe and I used to break the world record in miles driven in a single day by golf cart when we drove from Boca Raton. You could check the map of Florida. It's easy to find Boca. It's 225 miles north of the southernmost point, Key West. And we drove from here to there. And if you missed it and you want to see the videos, there's 2 parts. Check the video section of Kart Life TV.
Watching.
It was a lot of fun, man. We had a great time. That was one of the highlights of my life.
Yeah,
actually, that was a blast. I can't wait to do the next trip. Let's get back to work.
All right, we got to.
All right, guys. So the next thing we're gonna do is mount our Wet Sounds subwoofer. This is the Stealth AS6 waterproof subwoofer system. It's powered, which means it gets the power off the cap we installed, right? This thing is pretty cool. I opened it already because I got excited. And it's like really heavy. Here, help me out. This thing probably weighs like, what do you think, 20 pounds? Feel that?
Yeah, easy.
This little box weighs about 20 pounds. And check out the cable it comes with. It is, this is a number 10 power cable, number 10 ground. And then there's like a remote wire to turn it on with a power signal. And then you have input and then a linking cable to link it to a sound bar. Before we install this on the back of the golf cart here, we're gonna put it in the bag well. We wanna install the rear seat bracket that goes back here and get all the bolts in and everything that goes with it. Probably the top part of the seat too. Maybe just like test fit it. So that we know that we have room for the subwoofer, and then we won't run into any problems when we try and mount it or put the seat on if the subwoofer's there first. We don't want to like adjust it or change it. We only want to do it once. So we're gonna work on the rear seat a little bit first, and then get this mounted. But I'm super excited. This thing is awesome.
I know, I can't wait to hear it.
This is like really high-end stuff. They make it for like the people with like the 30, 40, 50 foot fishing boats and
big boats.
The big ass boats.
Water, yeah.
And I don't know if they make better stuff than this. See, Joe's a pro. He put this bolt in first before he drilled the second hole so that there was no shifting and everything would line up perfect. Way to go, Joe.
Thanks.
Now the question is, do we want it to
Which way
face backwards or sideways? Kind of fits good there, but I'm worried that the grill is gonna make noise against the metal.
Oh, it definitely won't.
Right? I think like that's probably the best. Yeah, it actually fits better like that. Kind of like it low. All right, so we're moving on to mounting our subwoofer box in the bag well here. And I think we came up with a plan. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put a 1-inch hole into the tub here, and we're going to use a grommet to make the hole about 3/4 of an inch, because we have this really thick cable, and it has a fuse holder and a bunch of other stuff on it that we got to get through that hole. So what we're going to do is we're going to slide the grommet on over all the wires. We're going to remove the fuse, open up the fuse holder, kind of snake everything through, put the grommet in, and then once we're inside the tub, hook the grommet up, hook all the wires up and put the fuse back in. The sub's really cool. It comes with these little plastic feet that you mount to the bottom of the subwoofer, and then there's bolt holes that you can drill into the tub and then run some bolts through it. It shouldn't be too tough. I think we'll be able to do it, and then move on to like maybe looking at where the sound bar is going to go.
Yeah, that's going to be the hard part. Figuring out so you don't smack your head on it.
Yeah, the sound bar is pretty big. It's definitely heavy too. I kind of looked at the box. It looks really cool. I'm excited for that. But let's get these mounted, and let's get that hole drilled at least and see where we're at after that.
For sure.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right, guys, so we're here. Went to the hardware store, picked up a few things so we can mount our subwoofer over here. I'm going to show you how we're going to do it now because I think we came up with a pretty good solution, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's going to work. So we got some little rubber feet, like furniture bumpers. I think they call them. I drilled them out a little bit so we could fit a 1/4-inch bolt through it. And what we're going to do is we're going to run the bolt through the top of the subwoofer bracket. I'll show you a close-up on this. And then what we're gonna do is run the furniture foot there. We're gonna run these bolts through the tub where Joe's hand is. And then underneath the golf cart, we made some aluminum brackets to kind of give it a little bit more support underneath so the bolts have absolutely no chance to pull through, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So then that's gonna go on. And then we're gonna use a fender washer and a nylon nut. And that should be a secure way of mounting the subwoofer down there.
Definitely.
Then we'll be able to get the wire through.
And it won't rattle like a 1985 Civic with 14, 12-inch subwoofers in the back.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to rattle at all.
No, I don't.
I think this is going to be. I think it's going to be pretty good. So we're going to drill our holes in the tub now and mount it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so we got our subwoofer mounted here. Well, halfway mounted. We got the brackets now. We're gonna put those on underneath, tighten up the bolts, and then move on to whatever we feel like the next step's gonna be. First time doing this, so we're gonna figure it out as we go. Those things line up.
Yeah, this one just needs cut off the suspension.
I'll hold it down. There we are. We're mounted up there. That aluminum strip, I think, did its job, dude. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely.
Got to
Disperses the.
Up here we had to switch bolts up here by the suspension because we didn't have enough clearance for the long ones we got. We were planning on just like using what we needed and then just cutting them off, which we're gonna do. But I think it looks pretty good. Why don't you give that thing a little rock there, Joe, so they can see how secure it is. Look at that. The whole that thing is not moving. The whole golf cart,
Yeah,
however, is moving with the subwoofer. So
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
I think we did a good job mounting that.
Definitely.
All right, let's cut them butts.
Cut them butts off.
Let's cut those bolts off.
All right. Bolt caught on, the plastic in the bolt caught on fire.
It's on fire.
I got it.
Perfect. This is a nice install.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope, and we got the lead here. I think what we should do now, because it doesn't make sense to hook this up to the power cap without the sound bar, right? So
Definitely not.
why don't we open up the sound bar?
Yeah. Like Christmas morning.
Dude, so I've been looking forward to this day for a while because this came a little while ago and it's kind of been sitting in the garage. This is the Wet Sounds Stealth XT8B, which means that this is version B, and this is the 8-speaker version of the Wet Sounds soundbar. And
Which I can't even imagine how good this is gonna sound.
Mounting hardware, but look at that. Oh my god, dude, this is fucking heavy. This is heavy.
Beep.
This is heavy. So this is probably, and I'm not familiar with too much of the boat and marine audio stuff, But Wet Sounds actually has this on their website, and they market it for golf carts also. There's a whole section just for golf carts and sound bars, and that's kind of how I even found out about this, because I didn't even know Wet Sounds existed until a couple weeks ago. But this is really cool. It links up and works with the subwoofer we just installed. It's got some cool features. There's a remote here somewhere, probably in this little box, that mounts on the steering wheel, completely wireless. So we don't need any kind of extra controls for the front. It's Bluetooth, of course, so it links to your phone. It has RGB lighting around in here, and this is cool, Joe. It has like a dome light.
Nice.
So you can hit a button on the steering wheel and you'll get some light at nighttime underneath the canopy of the golf cart.
That's cool.
But this thing's supposed to bump.
It should. I've heard the boats out on Lake Boca with those Wet Sounds, and they're crazy.
To installing this and getting it going, but this is cool. So what we got is we got some brackets here, and I actually ordered I'm crawling on the floor like a child. I ordered the roll bar mounting kit for this too, for 1.5 inch tubing. So why don't we get this set up and see where we're gonna mount it.
All right, let's do it.
What do you think?
I think it's nice. It's really nice. Super low profile. It's like, once the canvas is on, I think it's gonna be hard to see it until it lights up.
It looks cool. It's in a good spot. It's like far enough behind our heads, you know. It wasn't like on the DS, the soundbar was kind of like behind our backs.
Yeah,
it didn't really matter. It was still pretty loud. That was Memphis. It wasn't, a cheap one by any means, but this is next level. I think this is probably as good as it gets as far as golf cart audio.
Yeah,
at least in a soundbar.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, guys. So we got the soundbar mounted. It looks really good. It's a nice soundbar. Yeah. We did a nice install on that. I'm getting the cable ready. It comes with another one of these huge cables. Comes off the side here, and all of the cool features run through this one cable. I just stuck a grommet on there because Joe's about to drill a 3/4 inch hole. That is a huge bit. Let me see that. Look at the size of this. This is the hole we have to put in to the frame here to run this wire down. But that's what we're gonna do. All right, we got the top hole done. Nice job, dude.
Thank you.
Down here at the bottom, there's already a hole in the frame. So we're just gonna open that one up to 3/4 inch and try and snake this wire through. I don't know how we're gonna make the turn down here, but we'll figure it out.
Not a problem. All right.
I think I'm gonna start with these. Put those in first, the big ones, right?
Yeah.
Get them kind of like started down that way. And then, all right. Next step, we go down.
Yep. Gotta put that one on then. Tidy that up. We get a minute. Can't see it because the light's right in your face.
There's Joe. So it's a new day. We cut yesterday a little short. We had some stuff to do, and we're about to put a brisket on the egg. So we're also waiting for that to heat up. But while we're waiting for the egg to heat up, we finished up mounting and getting the grommets in for our Wet Sound soundbar that we were working on. What we got to do now is find a way to get the cable to the power cap where we're going to hook up power. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to use the hole where the original roof struts went through.
Yeah.
Right, and drill a hole through there and run it and kind of clamp the cable, the soundbar cable, not the sub cable, but the soundbar cable, clamp that to the back of the tub above the motor.
It's a giant cable.
It's good, and they gave us a lot of slack, and we're actually using most of it. I thought we'd have to like cut it off and trim it, but I think we'll be pretty good. We're gonna do that now, and then we only have like the remote wire and some of the link up wires to hook up, and then I think we'll be able to test this thing out.
Hopefully we can hear it today.
That'd be great. All right,
your eyeballs.
Let's get that done.
Let's do it. I see struggles.
Ain't that bad.
This is nothing compared to going through the tube, and that wasn't even that bad.
Right like that.
Yeah. At least if we get it held in place and we think of something better later, we can change it. At least they're in where they need to be.
What's up, guys? Mike here from Kart Life TV. You know, the guys stupid enough to drive their golf cart 225 miles all the way to Key West. I want to just take a second to invite you to check out our online store at www.lowspeedliving.com. We got lots of really cool hats, shirts, and accessories for your golf cart lifestyle. Don't forget to support your boys. All right, now back to the show.
You want some brisket? Huh? You can have no brisket. You be a good boy? What about you, Charlie? You're too old to be a good boy. You don't care anymore. You're like, it's well worth every bite, right? Hopefully it's safe. Right there.
You ever probe your meat, Joe?
Yes, I did. It's always good to probe your meat so you know what temperature it is.
Good spot there.
See, building golf carts, cooking brisket. What more to life is there? All right, back to work. No more playing with your meat.
Oakley dokley.
See you tomorrow night.
So now, here we go. All right, so now the good thing is, after the long wire from the soundbars ran and the sub wire is ran, everything's about the same length, which is cool. But we can't.
That's super cool.
We can't forget to put a 30 amp fuse in here too.
Oh yeah.
I had to open up and take that out to get that through. So the ground wire, we know, gets hooked up to the negative of the cap. The positives get hooked up to the positive of the cap. And then we have a output from the sub and an input from the sound bar. Those get connected with these wires here. We have a signal input in case we wanted to hook up an auxiliary, like plug in an iPod or something, or a Discman. Which we're not going to do, so we're not going to use that. And then we have the two blue, these two tiny blue remote wires. I'm going to connect these two together and then run one wire to the relay pod.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to turn on the sound system. So we'll have that on a switch.
Nice.
And they'll both turn on together. And that's it. So I'm gonna hook these up, bundle them nice, and kind of clamp them with. I got a big fat clamp here, and clamp it all together. Maybe like back in here, away from
the
everything.
side.
Yeah, just kind of back, maybe above here, and just kind of out of the way. And that'll be it, man. Then we'll be bumping.
Nice. Show you those videos when it's done, because can't have everything in the edging compartment at the same time.
It's absolutely impossible to like do this work and video it. So I'm just gonna do it, and then we'll catch up with you guys in a few minutes.
All right, I'll check on the brisket.
All right, guys. So we are back, and we got the wiring done for the soundbar, and we haven't turned it on yet, and we're gonna do that in a minute. But I want to show you guys exactly what we did first. Several days have passed, and we got very busy, but we got back to it. That's why we look a little different. My beard's a little longer.
Mine's shorter.
Joe's a little skinnier. I'm a little heavier. But let's go down here and show you exactly what we did with our wiring bundle for this Wet Sound soundbar. And then we're gonna turn it on for the first time.
Can't wait.
All right, guys, so here we are. What we did was we put that big bundle of wire in a nice thick piece of wire loom. Hey, dude. And all we really did was take a big metal clamp and just kind of clamp it out of the way so that we can still get to the motor and everything without having all the sound bar and sub wires in the way. Got a really clean install. This is where the sub wire goes into the tub right there. Nice grommeted hole. And here's the wire coming down from the sound bar. Goes up the tube here, comes out right there, and runs to the sound bar. So we got a really clean install.
Yeah, we did.
There's one thing though, guys. There's one problem with this soundbar, and it doesn't work exactly how we thought it was going to work. Unfortunately, I actually called Wet Sounds about this. Unfortunately, you can't turn this on remotely. You actually have to push the button on it. And I know we have power. we're gonna turn it on now. And Joe's gonna hit that button there. But we can't use our relay pod to turn it on.
That sound cracks me up.
It's actually not that bad. And I know that, you know, we were talking about having it run off this button here, but the remote output wire, or the remote wire from this isn't an accessory on wire. It's a remote wire that turns on another accessory, like an additional amp, or in our case, it turns on the subwoofer, that blue wire. So they weren't really clear in the instructions or on the website specifications for this soundbar, but I think turning around and turning it on isn't a big deal.
Not at all. It's reachable. It's not like you gotta stand up.
And what we also have is this little remote here that can control the soundbar from the steering wheel. And we have it mounted there for now. We're not exactly sure how we're gonna mount it, but the soundbar has a lot of cool features. Check this out. We got a dome light.
I love that.
That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
And you can turn it on and off with this button right here on the steering wheel remote, and an RGB button. And when you click it, it actually, I don't know if you can see that, but the colors, oops, oh shit. The colors actually change as you click, and they do a couple different things. So now it's doing like that fade on and off, breathe thing. You could sync, I think it syncs to the music. We got red, we got orange and yellow and green and blue. Oh, that's better. Thanks, Joe. And pink or purple, and you know, all the common RGB colors. So you can flip through them, and it's not, you know, it's not like super bright or amazing, but it adds a little, right?
Yeah. It's cool.
It's cool. It's just enough.
It's let the music do the talking, not the lights.
It's just enough. So I'm going to, maybe I should link my phone to it now
Yeah, definitely.
and see what's what.
For sure.
All right, cool.
See what this is.
Woo! What do you think?
Sounds good.
Ooh, we got some bass.
Good day. That definitely hits.
Yeah.
Nice. That sounds so clean. So clean. Nothing's rattling.
No, it's tight.
Don't sound like a Honda Civic. Alright, even with the bass.
Yeah, what do you think?
Sounds great.
Dude, this thing is awesome, and this is a really nice install.
I mean, it's easy. Like some of them carts with the speakers all over the place. I think sounds better than any of them.
I think so too, and it's super clear. The bass is great. This thing is solid, dude.
Awesome.
That thing is solid. That is completely waterproof. Got some controls back here. We turned it on remote so that it turns on with the soundbar, and we just kind of adjusted the gains a little bit. But yeah, I think we nailed the install on this.
Yeah, definitely.
It looks really good. It sounds even better than it looks, which is nice. But this thing is great. Highly recommend the wet sound system. Right?
Definitely. Yeah, that's a must.
And one thing you guys might have noticed was I was playing with this right here. We ran this wire when I did the golf cart rewire when I was sick. But this is just a little controller, so you could adjust the level of the bass. And we're just gonna leave it back, like tucked back in there. I don't think we need to like mount it anywhere, right?
No,
keep it out of the way. Maybe we'll run it up into the
box.
into the box here, so it's accessible, you know, a little easier. But
I don't know how much you're gonna adjust it once you get it where you want it.
that is probably the best soundbar I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, definitely.
Really cool, really nice addition, and I'm glad we're done with the install.
Yeah, definitely. Now we can finally get the back seat on maybe.
Yeah, dude. And then one more thing I just want to show the people is what we did back here with our trap door. And I guess we can close it up now because we're like done back there. I know we're gonna have to adjust a couple things and tune some stuff, right? Like like the shocks and maybe the linkage cables, which we haven't really done yet because we haven't driven it a lot. But what we did, we put, I know this normally comes with those black plastic body rivets, for your panel rivets, whatever you want to call them. We put some rivet nuts in there, and then we're just gonna use some 1/4-20 Phillips head screws. Close that up, and then we can take it on and off a lot easier than messing with the.
Plus, it looks better.
Yeah.
Those black plugs suck. Done.
Done. Check it out, guys. We are totally installed here. Super clean. Real happy with that. One wire running in there through a grommeted hole. And this thing links right up.
It does.
Right?
Yeah. It just,
real quick. Like
right
no problem getting on Bluetooth with this. And
now I can drive.
we also freed up a button. We also freed up a button on here. So we can remove that stereo sticker and then use that blue wire we ran back there for something else.
Yeah.
Maybe some more lights or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Oh man, more lights.
All right, guys, so that's gonna wrap up the install on our Wet Sounds soundbar and subwoofer. We also got our Modz custom seats mounted, and they look great. What do you think, Jude?
I think the whole thing is great. The soundbar is awesome.
Yeah.
It sounds so good. And obviously the seats are just, I mean, look at them.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Really cool. Soundbar is great. It's expensive. There's no two ways around that. That is an expensive soundbar. And the subwoofer.
It sounds expensive though.
Yeah, and it feels expensive. Like when you feel this thing, and I know you can't like really like touch and feel it in the video, obviously, but like it feels like it's worth what you're paying for it, and it sounds even better. The features are great. The dome light is an awesome thing to have in the golf cart.
I think it's cool.
Right?
Yeah,
Super
I think
cool.
it's cool.
It's cool. The accent lightings, the color accent lightings, super cool. The wireless remote that you can mount to the steering wheel, super cool.
Yeah.
The little subwoofer control that we ran up there, also super cool. So you have full control of the soundbar, and it's Bluetooth. You know,
it hooks up easy.
Once
no
it's turned on,
problems.
once it's turned on, the thing just rocks. The sound is amazing. It's honestly, I haven't heard a better soundbar.
No, definitely not.
Awesome for your golf cart. Really good for boats and anything else you want to use it for. And they're not paying us for this. So this is just a good product, and super happy to endorse it because it is high quality. And the seats look great too, man. The Cobra. You know, the Cobra stitching in the back, I think that was a cool choice for it. I've never seen it before. It's the first time I've seen it with the red piping.
I honestly like that better than the full stitching on the seat.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
And they have the headrests, which are kind of cool too. So just a little bit different detail on the ultimate club car build here. And hope you guys like it. And if you do, make sure you subscribe to Kart Life TV. And if you guys want to support the channel, check out lowspeedliving.com. You can pick yourself up a t-shirt.
We finally got the Dry Fits t-shirts.
Dry Fits are on there. We've got some hats left. Everyone gets free stickers with every order. Make sure you check it out. lowspeedliving.com. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
What the fuck was that? You're like this.
I know. I drag my head.